tournament. So.
How do you lose then?
Well, unfortunately, we get it against Peter Flynn's team and Jackie Ray and his crew, and they're a tough team.
All right, we have the 5, 7, and 8. No wood to help. As Steve Reno fires, and nope. An 8. He's obviously pressing right now.
Yeah, he's almost at the point, I hate to say, he's almost at the point of no return now. Getting 33 pins back on 5 boxes, especially against the likes of Jeff Atkins. It's tough. Jeff must be feeling very comfortable right at the moment.
Steve won't give up. There's no question about that.
Steve has never given up in all the years I've bowled with him.
He comes back with a spare.
It's the kind of bowling he has to do the rest of the string. He can't have hardly any open frames the rest of the time out. He has to mark them all.
Stevie's got to basically mark out the rest of the string if he's going to have a shot.
Well, how do you do?
Boy, is he hot.
A perfect strike.
Absolutely, that was a hammer.
Great explosion.
I hope I'm premature, but I mean, that just about closes the door right there.
Look at that.
And he's been making that shot in this match so far.
That's right. Once again, all over it. And 2 more marks. Open with a 10, then 4 marks in a row, excuse me, then a 9, then strike and spare, and Steve Reno now on the line. And
that 10 will not go. What's it, nailed?
boy, it must be. 3, 6, and 10, and of course a piece of wood that should help as far as that 10 is concerned, which did not go when we expected it would. And yes, he has 2 in a row. Steve Reno is single. He's employed as an auto body repairman.
He's also brought his deficit back a slight bit.
Oh, a break as the 7 went down. An 8 fill.
It's a nice fill and leaves him with a decent shot at marking again.
3 and 6 with wood, and yes, he has 3 marks in a row. And $50 in bonus money, but that's not what he's thinking about now.
What this man is thinking about is just maintain the consistency, keep the rhythm.
Love has cost him 8 pins.
That could come back to haunt them because that gives Stevie an opening here.
And how you recover from that too, just emotionally.
That's a tough call, and when you're working on a mark and you make a nice drop like that. He had a possible spare lead there. Because Stevie is such an explosive bowler, he's known to come back with 2 or 3 strikes on the end, and that's just about what he needs right now.
2 pins still standing, and he will try to get one. Obviously, he was trying to get both, but and did.
And he did.
So it's a 10. $127 through 9. How much does that lob call bother him?
It's probably bothering him an awful lot, because if Stevie throws a strike on this spear, we're talking a 17-pin difference. And we're back in the ball game again.
It's funny, Don. I noticed that as Steve sits there and watches Jeff bowl, his head is down. It's almost like Ray Wershing, the San Francisco 49er kicker, who wouldn't look up
Right.
during kicks. Looks up at the last minute.
He wanted that one badly.
Steve has the opening to pull this string out. He does have the opening.
There's Steve. See that head down? Concentration. At the very last second, lifts his head up to watch the ball.
9 and a 136. Steve Reno has a spare already in the 8th, so he'll be filling now. And 2 boxes to go to see what he can do.
Steve was to throw a big fill here or a strike. He's right there in the hunt. He's got the fill. He's got
a 7.
Yeah.
That qualifies for the fill. That qualifies for a nice spare leave. Now he's shot 10 pins.
And he made it.
He's in the hunt.
Another $50 in bonus money, but more important, he's closing
like I said
the gap.
Earlier, I was hoping I was premature when I said, you know, when Jeff was 33 pins up.
Still down 20 pins. Tough lead.
What does he do with that?
Yeah.
Myself, I would shoot right down by the 5 pin. Catch that wood that's right in the front, right on the right-hand end. The ball will carry the 2 on the right.
Got it. Like that.
Just like that.
Way to go, coach.
He's in the hunt.
He struck it exactly where Dick suggested, obviously on the same page. And now Steve
I
very
think he
much.
come up a little short. Little shot. You need a couple bigger strokes.
A 3-pin victory. That's not, what a great comeback, huh?
That was an absolutely wonderful
Excellent comeback from Stevie. Stevie's not the type that ever quits.
So Jeff Atkins will advance now to the second round, but there will be another first round match coming up right after this.
He was a real good host.
All right, now we'll find out who is going to be Jeff Atkins' next opponent. Jim Kelly against Det Klein, and Jim Kelly will be leading it off. Kelly of Bridgewater qualified with a 432.
It's an interesting action on the ball, Don. He brings it left to right. He releases it and brings it back left to right. He told me he did it because when he was a younger fellow, he used to whack the ball off his left ankle.
How about that?
I've bowled with Jimmy for a lot of years over in Bridgewater, Freddie Thompson's place at Academy Bowl. And he's a good competitor. And
Of course, ultimately waiting at the end of the line for whoever can survive is Tommy Olsta, who's been watching some, will warm up some.
Well, Dick's been in that position. What's it like?
it's tough, Don. You know, you're sitting here, you're listening to the people yell and cheer, and you're watching actually three strings be bowled. And then you have to go down the other end and just loosen up a little bit. And there's so many people here, you got to kick people off the alleys in order to warm up.
Right.
It's tough.
Boy, you have to say that there's a great crowd here, and they really take care of us here. Phil Angelotti and his son Gary and his son-in-law Chris, they really treat us well, and the crowd here, and it's a very enthusiastic bunch.
A couple of nines for Jimmy Kelly to start it out.
All right, now Det Klein.
I don't know Det that well, you know. Personally, I've bowled with him in several tournaments. And he's another one that never gives up. He's got that hard-firing motion. Sometimes I wonder how he lasts.
He has huge hands.
Yeah.
His hands
Yes,
are
he has.
huge.
That's a great way to start. Det has an unusual approach. He's almost like he's a sprinter in the starting blocks, and then all of a sudden he takes off and fires.
almost very similar to Stevie Popolo.
Stevie Popolo, yes. Right. It's as if somebody says, okay, you can attack now.
And he attacked the 7.
All right, now up once again is Jim Kelly. So close to a strike. Single pin to pick up the 10.
That could be tough on him there, Don. You know, it looks easier than what it is.
The way the wood is set up.
It went straight back. He hit it right.
Yeah.
If he had gone straight at the pin, the wood may have gone to the left and the ball to the right.